Ask me the hard-hitting questions.
This week on 60 Minutes, we reported on the WNBA, and we interviewed Caitlin.
This week on 60 Minutes, we covered the WNBA and sat down with Caitlin Clark for an exclusive interview where she made a shocking declaration that sent shockwaves through the basketball world, finally breaking her silence about her new contract in Europe.
Now playing for the Indiana Fever, she's ushered in a new wave of WNBA fans. TV ratings and attendance have skyrocketed.
Finds Clark from the logo.
You know how crazy these crowds get, though, when they see that logo 3.
Yeah, they go crazy.
Feels good to hit those?
Occasionally. It's not too bad.
So
I don't mind it.
seriously, though, so you got the ball in your hand.
Yeah.
You're crossing midcourt. What's the decision-making? Pass, pull up. How does that...
Following days of swirling rumors and intense speculation, WNBA Rookie of the Year Caitlin Clark finally broke her silence on Instagram, announcing her decision for the upcoming season. The reveal came after the Indiana Fever's devastating playoff loss to the Connecticut Sun, which had left fans and analysts wondering about her next move. With her social media accounts remaining quiet in the aftermath, many questioned whether Clark would return for another season, if her record-breaking rookie year was just the beginning, or if she was planning to take her incredible talent overseas. Her announcement has left fans and the sports world buzzing with anticipation.
That's an absolute dime.
And then after that, usually somebody picks me up, but if not, you just gotta launch it and hope for the best, you know? Hope it goes in and let it fly. That's what people love. So you gotta give them what they want.
Clark broke down the mechanics and biomechanics behind that signature shot.
There we go. Okay.
It's the same motion, basically, right? But you're just using more leg?
Yeah, I mean, I'm like I'm not, people probably wouldn't consider me very big to play in the WNBA. Like, I'm not quite 6 foot, like, not the strongest. So I think just, having good balance is definitely the most important thing. I think a lot of really good shooters would probably tell you the same thing. But yeah, using your legs, like, it can't be all upper body, it's gotta be your legs.
In an emotional Instagram post reflecting on her inaugural season, Caitlin Clark expressed deep appreciation for her journey, teammates, and fans, sending shockwaves through the WNBA. Her heartfelt message only fueled the growing intrigue, with each passing day adding more speculation about what her next move might be.
Clark, last night, finished up one of the most remarkable years of basketball playing in quite some time. Because we could talk about her WNBA season, and we will, but her final season at Iowa was something to behold, and she went right from that into the WNBA season. I mean, right away. As soon as her college season ended, just days later, she was drafted by the Indiana Fever. And I just remember being at the Combine in early March. That was the talk of the town. In addition to what we were seeing out of the Pacers and the Combine being there, it's like Caitlin Clark's coming here.
What Caitlin's means for the Indiana.
Two defenders on the handoff go with Caitlin Clark. That's why Aaliyah Boston can make that spin move and attack the basket. So the impact of Caitlin and Kelsey Mitchell on the floor opens things up.
I miss doing women's sports with you. We don't get to do it as often as we used to. So here's the thing. Caitlin Clark is going to be fine. Yeah. Okay, there's 2 things that stand out to me. She just played this team, right? And so she understands the athleticism, the footwork, the speed of Dejanay Carrington. And she's just in her 4th WNBA game as a professional athlete. Even as a rookie, she's been guarded by the best players so far. She's still drawing double teams, and I thought Indiana did a better job of playing fast. I thought in her first few games, too much pounding the rock. This is not Iowa Part B varsity version. This is WNBA basketball. She's moving faster. Her teammates are doing a better job of finding her. She's getting looks off the move where she doesn't have to work as hard. And so it's only up from here. This was a great sign. Her most efficient night, turnovers were down.
Let me just say this too, because we're talking about the Indiana Fever and we have the Pacers that are playing in the Eastern Conference, right?
It was the beginning of a season that fundamentally redefined what it meant to be a rookie in the WNBA. A season that told the story of a player who not only shattered expectations, but also revolutionized the game itself, leaving fans, analysts, and fellow athletes in awe of her skill, composure, and impact on and off the court.
Or showing the game last night in which the Fever got swept by the Connecticut Sun last night. They showed a montage of her year. And they showed a montage of her year when she passed Pistol Pete Maravich. She owns the record for most points scored in men's and women's Division I. And she set every record you possibly can set for Iowa, for women's basketball.
I'm filled with gratitude as I reflect on the past year of my life. See you all in year 2. Caitlin Clark wrote in an emotional Instagram post, thanking everyone who helped her achieve her childhood dream of playing professional basketball. Her message not only reflected on a groundbreaking rookie season, but also confirmed what fans and analysts had been hoping for since the Indiana Fever's playoff exit, that she wasn't going anywhere.
Excited to be here. I've never had to give an opening statement before, so this is a first for me in a large crowd. But like I said, I'm super happy to be here. Thank you to the Fever, the Pacers. This is a dream come true. Like, these are the moments you dream of. Obviously, Tamika Catchings is here. Like, that's pretty incredible. Somebody I grew up idolizing.
Yes.
But like I said, after I got drafted, like, I can't think of a better place for myself to start my career. A place that loves basketball, supports women's basketball, and an organization that really does things the right way, has championship pedigree. So I'm just very thankful that they have a belief in me. And obviously my parents are here today. My 2 brothers aren't here. My little brother had to go back to school. He actually missed his flight out of New York City after the draft. So I think he did it on purpose, but thankful for them, and, you know, couldn't be happier to be here. So thank all of you for coming, and I can't wait to get started.
In her debut season, Caitlin Clark shattered an astonishing 62 records, showcasing her legendary impact on the game and firmly establishing herself as a generational force in basketball. But it wasn't just about the numbers. Clark redefined how the game is played, viewed, and celebrated, leaving an undeniable mark on the sport and inspiring a new era in women's basketball.
Caitlin, Greg Doyle, Indy Star. Real quick, let me do this.
You like that?
I like that you're here. That you're here.
I do that at my family after every game, so.
Okay, well, let's start doing it to me, and we'll get along just fine. So, question is, you didn't have to turn pro. I kind of thought you would, no matter what. But how much did Indiana have the no overall pick? Because of the things you've said and the driving distance to Iowa, just everything. I'm just wondering what role that might have played.
Yeah, it definitely played a huge role, and I actually played at the exact same time as the draft lottery on the night it happened. I'm not sure exactly who we were playing, but I was hoping that Indiana got the first pick. It would have made my life a lot better. So when I saw that, I was pretty excited. And, you know, obviously that's not every single reason of, you know, why.
Caitlin Clark made it clear she wasn't going anywhere, and the numbers she posted left statisticians and analysts scrambling to put her historic rookie season into perspective. As the Indiana Fever's standout guard, she averaged 19 points, 8.4 assists, 6 rebounds, and 1.3 steals per game, delivering a level of all-around excellence rarely seen in a first-year player. Her 337 assists set a new single-season record, underscoring her ability to elevate everyone around her. But it didn't stop there. When Clark dished out 19 assists in a single game, it further proved her elite court vision and playmaking brilliance. She also became the first rookie in WNBA history to record 2 triple-doubles, a feat that only solidified her status as a game-changer. In short, Caitlin Clark turned the league into her own playground, breathing new life into an Indiana Fever team in desperate need of a spark, and becoming a transformative figure both statistically and culturally.
Caitlin Clark's Rookie of the Year odds have become so high that there is currently only one sports book that will even allow you to vote on Rookie of the Year. MGM Bet is currently the only platform that you can vote on Rookie of the Year, and they have Caitlin Clark's odds at -10,000. To put the icing on the cake, just last night, Caitlin Clark made her 86th three-point field goal of the season, which set a new record for three-pointers made by a rookie in WNBA history. The previous record was set by Ryan Howard in 2020.
Under Caitlin Clark's leadership, the Indiana Fever surged to a 20-20 record, their first 20-win season since 2015, and more importantly, secured their first postseason appearance in 8 years. Her presence brought not just wins, but a renewed sense of purpose and excitement to the franchise. Fever fans, once desperate for a turnaround, now have real hope for the future. Adding to her growing list of accomplishments, Clark also claimed the WNBA record for the most three-pointers made in a single season, further cementing her reputation as a generational talent and redefining what's possible for a rookie in the league.
The NBA record for threes in a season is currently held by Sabrina, and that number is 128 threes. So with the Fever having 9 more regular season games left, and I'm not sure if this is just like a regular season record or includes playoffs, but Caitlin Clark would have to average a little over 4 three-pointers in a game in order to break this record. It's doable, and especially if their team goes into the playoffs. But not only with this 3-point record, with her assist record, with her triple-double record, and just the impact that Caitlin Clark has had on the WNBA and on the Fever team this season, there has still been some debate on who will become Rookie of the Year. We talked about Angel Reese a couple videos ago and how she is holding her own on the rebounding side, and she is shattering records, both WNBA and NBA records, with the amount of rebounds that she grabs per game. But if you look at these two players in their totality, it really is a no-brainer as who deserves Rookie of the Year.
Caitlin Clark not only helped the Indiana Fever win games, but she also won the hearts of fans across the country, driving a massive surge in attendance and skyrocketing merchandise sales. Her impact extended beyond the court, turning the Fever into a must-watch team on television and making them one of the most talked-about franchises in the WNBA.
Clark, 24, 10, and 10, her second career triple-double. What stood out to you about the way she got this triple-double in your eyes?
For me, what I liked from Clark and quite honestly the Indiana Fever team is that even though they entered halftime with 11 turnovers, they were able to get that composure back, and they actually turned over Los Angeles, the Sparks, more turnovers than they had. So I love the composure that we're seeing. I love that this is a team that's still growing, and I think they're starting to figure out who their players are, who their go-to players are. Even when you have an Odyssey Sims that drops 20 points for a Sparks team that, has been struggling this season, Indiana found a way to win. They found their composure throughout this game, and I think that bodes well for them, knowing that they already...
She demonstrated her ability to elevate those around her by opening up the court in ways defenses couldn't contain, consistently creating scoring opportunities for her teammates. For anyone paying attention, it was clear that her impact went far beyond her own stats.
Heard that this backcourt has been the hottest thing in the WNBA since the Olympic break. And I do think that time together with this crew, that trio, as you mentioned, has been critical. We heard so many veterans, retired players, active players say that Caitlin Clark and likely the Indiana Fever were gonna need time. It wasn't gonna be instantaneous like your, instant coffee that you drink in the morning. No, we want this to be a nice Cuban coffee with a nice punch in there. And I think that's what we're seeing. It's not that this is not a talented team. You've got 2 back-to-back #1.
It was more proof that she could captivate spectators while confidently holding her own against the league's most formidable stars.